Now, just outside the the MacDonagh household, which was where the family lived for 30 years and where Thomas MacDonagh was raised. And then just across the road is, if we get this camera to work, is the Thomas MacDonagh Museum, which I was reading is a completely locally run and funded museum. So it's an independent museum, it's not funded by the government, and it contains some artefacts from Thomas MacDonagh's life and the family's life in the village. So they were obviously the first two, his parents were the first two teachers of the school, and they taught in here. So I believe this is the first primary school, and it's also now the public library and a cinema. I think it's a local, like a town cinema. So it's closed today because it's Sunday, of course, but museum does tours, venue for hire, museum shop, and then like some artefacts related to Thomas MacDonagh. So I found there's a little and this was a former home as well, so I'm a little confused. Where are we on this map? I'm trying to figure it out. Grace's Bar, Thomas MacDonagh Centre, MacDonagh House, which is across the road. So then, this is a confusing little map. We'll come back to you now. Okay, so this was the Thomas MacDonagh Centre. Thomas MacDonagh House is across the road where it just was. And then if we go down here, so they have a little trail, which is pretty cool, in the village for Thomas MacDonagh. There's going to be Grace's pub up here on the left, and that's where ASTI, the Teachers Trade Union, was founded by Thomas MacDonagh and a Mr. Kennedy, I believe I was just reading. So this is Cloughjordan Main Street. It's fairly quiet today. So the Irish Trade Union, Irish Teachers Trade Union, ASTI, was supposedly founded in this pub. You know, a little plaque commemorating that, of course. And then the MacDonagh School is over here. So this has a little plaque. I got a little mixed up there, so sorry about that. That was the MacDonagh Centre. It's not actually the school. This was the school. The MacDonaghs taught here. Joseph and Mary, parents of Thomas MacDonagh, were appointed the first teachers of this school in 1877. Thomas and his siblings attended this school. So, I don't know if it's still a school now. It might be a community centre. But that's the Thomas MacDonagh School. That's the Thomas MacDonagh School. So it's a quite little village with a bit of history to it. And we'll take a little walk up through the main town since I'm already here. So this is what rural village Ireland kind of looks like. So if you're in the area near Nina, it might be worth a visit. Might be worth the time to come here. It's fairly quiet today. It's Sunday and it's fairly cold. So the MacDonagh house. I believe that is just someone's house. I don't want to record their house. So if anyone's from Cloughjordan and I've been saying it wrong all video, I'm sorry. And these buildings could do with a lick of paint. It's starting to fall apart. We'll pop across. The church. I can't read that. Something about the Talbot expedition to Canada. I don't know. Talbot tour, but that's the church. I don't know if that's. I don't know what, if it's Catholic Church or Anglican or Church of Ireland. I'm not sure. The Biography way. So this is one of the other cultural routes that you can take across, that they've been making, that you can take across Ireland. This is the signpost for it. The church. But the main reason I'm here, and if I can find it now in a minute, is the fathers of John Joseph, or the father and mother of John Joseph and Thomas MacDonagh are buried on the grounds here. Thomas MacDonagh being one of the 7 signatories of the Irish Proclamation, and he was executed in 1916. He and his family were from the village of Cloughjordan, and his parents were buried here. His father dying in the late 1800s, and his mother, I believe it was 1908. He had 2 other brothers. It was John and Joseph. I believe it was Joseph who was a member of Sinn Féin, and he died in 1922 or 23, 1922 on hunger strike. And his brother John went on to be a film director. He was actually a short movie director during the War of Independence. Some of the famous footage of Michael Collins and other leaders during the War of Independence was filmed by John MacDonagh. So some of the most important records of the events of the period were filmed by him. That's John MacDonagh. So there's one video that I know of in which Michael Collins is signing the Irish bonds out on Thomas Street, I think it is, and members of the the Republican movement at the time, so some of the Plunketts, I believe Cloughjordan, and a couple of other main people of the time are seen signing the bonds, and it's obviously, it was like a propaganda marketing ploy, and that was John MacDonagh who did that. And Joseph MacDonagh was he was a Sinn Féin politician. I believe he was anti-treaty, that's why he was imprisoned. And here is the grave of John MacDonagh, who died in 1894, and Mary MacDonagh, who died in 1908. The first teachers in Cloughjordan National School, and parents of Thomas MacDonagh, poet and patriot. Erected by the Cloughjordan Irish Countrywomen's Association in 1993. So it must have been unmarked, or at least it was an old one. So that was Mary and Joseph MacDonagh, parents of John, Joseph and Thomas MacDonagh. Thomas MacDonagh was the oldest of the brothers. He was a poet, a school teacher. He was very well, I think it was French and English he definitely taught, but he was also a lover of the Irish language, which is how he got into Republican circles. He was in the Gaelic League. He was also in a seminary in either Cork or Tipperary, I believe, for a couple of years, because he was going to go to the priesthood, and then decided that wasn't for him. He then moved up to Dublin at a later stage, and was, as a member of the Gaelic League, he became friendly with people such as Patrick Pearse, and I believe he was an Irish teacher of Joseph Plunkett, who obviously were two other of the main signatories of the Irish Proclamation. Thomas MacDonagh wrote a lot of poetry and plays while there. He taught in St Enda School, and then he went on to meet and then marry Muriel Gifford, who was the sister of Grace Gifford, who's the more famous of the sisters who married Joseph Plunkett before his execution in Kilmainham jail. But Muriel Gifford was from the wealthy Plunkett or Gifford family, and she would actually tragically die trying to save their son. It was a Donna MacDonagh. No, that's wrong. Who was going to save her son anyway? I mixed the names up there. Off the coast of Dublin, and she died in 1917. So they had a bit of a tragic life. Thomas MacDonagh was also obviously involved with the Irish Volunteers. He helped set it up with Owen MacNeill and Patrick Pearse, and he was the Dublin commander of the Irish Volunteers, and it's believed this is why he became a late addition to the proclamation, because he wasn't involved in the initial planning. He actually only got involved on the military council in late April, I believe, or maybe a little earlier than that, in 1916. So he wasn't one of the leaders, and it's suspected it might have been because he was the commander of the Dublin Brigade, so they wanted to make sure that the Dublin Brigade was on board, and obviously being the commander and officer, that would have involved him.